We got Miss Ellen in Foster City, California. Welcome, Ellen. Okay, from Tampa, East Coast, going to West Coast. That's dope. Where else? Where is everyone else from that's joining us tonight? We got Goddess V from Nashville, Tennessee. Yes, yes. Nashville strong. All of our thoughts and prayers, but I know that you're safe and you are protected. Ashe. Yes. Thank you, Miss Marilyn J, sending us good vibes to the Goddess Tribe. For those of you joining us, we are recognizing the divine beings in you that are also in us as well, and we're connecting tonight. So thank you so much for coming in, and we are going to get started very shortly. Ready? Okay. So, welcome everyone to the I Am Sacred Collective Moon Meditation Magic. My name is Mia, Goddess Mia, also known as the Culture Witch, along with Mimi the Motivator. And we are the two facilitators of the I Am Sacred Collective. And we're so thankful for you all to join us tonight. We have curated this space to be a safe space for healers, light workers, as well as those who give to others. This is a time where we can come together in this full moon healing circle to feed into ourselves again and to nurture our spiritual beings. And so we thank you so much and have so much gratitude as you join us tonight for this whole program. So thank you and ashe. And before we get started into our program, we have to introduce who we are. So I'm going to start with Mimi the Motivator, your favorite motivator's favorite motivator.
Ashe. Greetings, divine beings, love bugs. I'm glad to see you here. Welcome back for those of you who were here last month or who have joined us before. And if you are a newcomer, hi, welcome. And we are so glad and grateful that you thought to bring your energy here and to connect with us here in the now. My name is Mimi the Motivator. I am your favorite motivator's favorite motivator, host of the Get High on Motivation show, podcast that's available on all the music and streaming apps out there. So just look me up. Find me on YouTube. Find me on social media, Mimi the Motivator. I am a holistic coach. I help people remove the mind, body, and spirit blocks that are keeping them from the success and the life that they truly desire and deserve. So if you're interested in finding out more about that, let me know. I will now pass this back over to Goddess Mia. Thank you. Ashe.
Ashe. Thank you, Goddess Mimi. And I am Goddess Mia, the Culture Witch. And my mission here is to help to spread our indigenous cultural practices back into our daily lives, to help us to empower and to also help with our emotional and mental healing. I am a current doctoral student in health psychology, but I've been infusing that with my true passion, which is astrology. With astrology, I see that you can see yourself through the stars in your life path. And through knowing this ancient system, you're able to chart the path that you need to be on and how you need to move through this world. I also am the host of the Culture Witch podcast that is going through different cultures as well as different phenomena and trying to merge that um, through different ways, and just to show that we are all the same, but to also give a highlight to the indigenous voices that have been overlooked for centuries, and that in every culture we have had these similar phenomena. So it's my voice to help to share these messages that have gone overlooked for some time. And with that, we thank you so much for joining us tonight. Moving on, we are going to begin our entire program with taking 3 collective deep breaths. So I invite you to begin with a deep exhale out all the negative energy, all of the excess energy out your mouth. And take a deep inhale in through your nose and a deep exhale out through your mouth. With this next breath in, imagine going in through your nose. And with this breath, imagine us all being connected in this collective breath. And take a deep exhale out. And one more final deep inhale in through the nose. And deep exhale out through the mouth. And now we're connected. So I think I did this a little out of order as we usually do, but it's okay. So I'm going to tell you about the astrology for tonight's full moon in Cancer, the reason that we are all culminating tonight. The full moon in Cancer is about serving or looking at our emotional heart space. Imagine the ocean, which is Cancer, the sign of Cancer. It rules the ocean and the moon. The ocean is a constant ebb and flow of energy. And with that ebb and flow of life, there's also a needed releasing. There's an emotional fluidity that comes with water that we have to acknowledge that every part of ourselves has as well. The moon is our mother, just like Ellen told us. The moon does represent our divine mother. And with her being ruled in the sign of Cancer, we have to acknowledge that we go through different moods and emotions and to allow the changeable side of ourselves to go through those necessary cycles. Along with having this full moon in Cancer, we have to also recognize that it's a great time to be at home, to feel comfort, to partake in comfort foods. Are you wearing your comfy socks? Are you bundled up? This is what this energy is asking for. It's asking for you to be held together like the love of a mother. The moon is asking you to allow yourself to get comfortable, get right at home, and to also allow yourself the space and breath to release the emotions that you've held on to. This is a very high point of the year. It's our last full moon of the Roman calendar. So it's really important that we acknowledge everything that we've been through, not only as a collective, but also as an individual. This is the perfect time to cry, and it's okay. It's also a perfect time to communicate. Tonight as well, because the full moon comes into a culmination at 9:56 p.m. Central Standard Time. We also have Mercury, the planet of communication, in a opposition to the planet Uranus, which is sudden changes, the game changer, the awakener. So either there could have been new messages coming in that just took you off guard, but it's also as an opportunity to go through a difficult or something that you usually don't do, a difficult communication to finally establish that opening. This also gives sight for brilliant ideas. So whatever thoughts you've been having, write it down. Write it down. Together with the Mercury and Uranus in this opposition, having this dance, looking at each other, there is this nervous energy of, I need to do it. I need to do it. I'm going to do it. Mix that with the mothering, loving energy of the moon in Cancer. Also acknowledge it's time for me to love. It's time for me to release. And it's time for me to feel safe at home. And so with that, have a happy full moon. Ashe. And now we'll go to Mimi the Motivator for our guided meditation this evening.
Thank you so much for that. So if you are interested in having your own personal reading with Goddess Mia, you can do that at the end of today's call. We are doing $20 15-minute readings that you can get with either myself or her. She does astrology and she does tarot. I do tarot and I do holistic, like an intuitive medical checkup is what we will call it. And so if you are interested in that, the payment information will be posted soon by our admin in the chat box. So get your payment in and make sure you get your spot reserved. We only have a few spots left for this evening. All right. So we will now have our guided meditation for tonight. Over the course of this past year and all the years of our life, we have grown attachments to people. We have these energetic cords that attach us to folks, from our hearts, from our minds, from sexual relations and everything. And so today we are going to cut the cords on some of these toxic and negative relationships. We are going to cut the cords, the energy cords that no longer serve where we are in life. So what I want you to do is to get comfortable. You can either be in a seated position or you can lie down flat on your back. If you lay down, I just ask that your head is not supported by a pillow. You can put a little roll of something under your neck, but you want your entire spine to be in alignment. So I want you to sit tall or either to lay tall. If you are seated, I ask that you kind of move that girl meat or guy meat you have in the back out of the way, so that way you are on your sit bones and they will support you while we're in this position. When you're ready, close your eyes. And the first thing I want you to do is just to listen to your breath. Are you inhaling or are you exhaling? Don't change it. Don't manipulate it. Just allow your body to breathe how it's breathing. Now, I invite you to take control of that breath. On your next exhale, blow all the air out of your body, all the stale energy, all of yesterday, and anything that has transpired before right now. Slowly inhale the present moment in new energy. And exhale again. As you inhale and exhale, I want you to focus on my voice and nothing but my voice. If there are any sounds in the room where you are sitting or lying, acknowledge them. Don't judge them. Just allow them to be in the room with you. Allow them to be a part of your silence. Now draw your attention to any sounds or movements that may be taking place outside of the room that you're in. And again, do not judge these sounds. Just allow them to be with you and allow them to be a part of your silence. We're going to start with getting relaxed. I would like for you to draw your attention to your fingertips and allow your fingertips to relax. Allow the palms of your hands to relax. Your wrist, your arms, your shoulders, your back. Allow your hips to relax. Allow your legs to relax. Allow your feet to relax. Allow your toes to let go and relax. Release any tension that you may be holding in your neck. Release any tension in your face, surrounding your eyes. Allow your eyeballs to just sink into your skull. And allow that wave of relaxation to go throughout your entire face, allowing your jaw to drop. Allow your tongue to relax inside your mouth. Relax those lines going across your forehead. And now draw your attention to the point between your eyebrows, to the third eye. Now I want you to imagine someone who was or is in your life that you're having issues with, that you're having communication trouble with. Maybe with this person you don't seem heard, you don't feel seen. Maybe you were hurt. Perhaps the relationship is ending or is already over. See this person standing before you, but at a comfortable distance, something that makes you feel safe and out of harm's way. And keep them at that distance. If any negative emotions or triggers come up, it's okay. Allow them to come and feel the emotion. If you are having any kind of negative experience or triggers right now, see the words that are coming up and watch them roll by as if they were going across the bottom of the screen, just like we would on television. As these move, they're going to move from right off the screen. And as they move off the screen, they are now gone. They are no longer in your awareness. They are no longer a part of you. Now see that there is an ending to these words going across the screen. See that with anything that's happening in your emotional triggers, any words coming to you now. Now I want you to see cords coming from you to the person standing before you. These cords can be big, they can be small, fat, skinny. They can be coming from your heart space. They can be coming from your head. They can be coming from your back because they're burdening you. They can be coming from any part of your body where you feel connected to this person. There's no right way of seeing these cords. They can be colorful. They can be gray. Now take out a tool of your choice, whether it is scissors, it can be a knife, it can be an axe, a chainsaw, whatever it is that you feel like you want to cut these cords with. Understand that cutting these cords, it does not mean that you are cutting off this person. It does not mean that you are necessarily ending the relationship. Just the unhealthy parts of the relationship. Now see yourself cutting away these cords. See the cords recoiling away from both of you. See them curling up on the ground and turning into a black dust. Now take some nice, slow, deep breaths. Now I want you to notice and connect with the light and energy that is at the center of your being. Focus really intently until you can see this light at the center of your being. And allow that light to start growing. Allow it to expand throughout all the parts of your body. Imagine this light cleansing away any residual feelings, emotions, thoughts, any of the roots, any remnants of these cords. They are now being cleared and cleaned away. Now look to the person standing in front of you and envelop them in that same light. So that way they are now being bathed and cleansed as well of any residual, any remnants, any root that these cords were stemming from. The intention is for you two to move on and to reconnect in a healthy way. If it's in the highest good of you, this person, and the universe. Trust that. Take a deep, deep, deep inhale. And exhale, letting it go. Releasing the tension, releasing the out of your body. Inhale deeper, knowing that the deeper you breathe is the more thoroughly this light energy can cleanse you. These cords were energetic attachments to people, to situations that have occurred in our life with these people. They've drained us of our energy long enough. We are now free of the mental, the emotional, and the physical pain that these cords have caused us. Take a deep inhale and take a deep exhale. And feel yourself cleansed. Feel yourself cleared and purified. Now pull that energy back into your center. Bring your awareness back into your body. Bring your awareness back into the space in which you are sitting or lying. Tune back into the noises that are occurring around you. Take one final deep inhale, filling up every space of your body. And when you feel that you are full of air, take in just a little bit more and hold that air in for about 10 to 15 seconds. Just sit with this energy in your body that you have now cleared and created anew. And when you're ready, exhale it all out of your mouth, letting go. Allow your body to return back to its normal breathing. And when you're ready, flutter your eyes back open. Inhale and exhale this moment and just come back to this space. Bring our awareness back to here and to now as we prepare to receive a message from the Culture Witch, Goddess Mia. Ashe.
Shay. Oh, gotta take a minute. Gotta take a minute. That was a very amazing cord cutting meditation. Goddess Mimi, thank you so much. That was so beautiful. And I've never heard it done that way before. So Thank you so much for sharing that. I know that was very beneficial for a lot of people. Okay. So, in coming off of removing this cord, but also celebrating the end of something new, I pulled 4 cards, and they're very interesting because they went along with the meditation. The first up is the 4 of Pentacles. And if you see, it's 4 pentacles in like the northeast, south, and west positions, and they have connections between the 4. The 4 of Pentacles is a card that states, 1, be patient. 2, are you being stingy with your wealth and holding on to it? And 3, it also includes a dynamic. We have 2 pentacles that are connected, and then another 2 that are connected as well. So this card really asks, what are you holding on to in terms of material possessions and not sharing as openly as you usually do? And this can even relate to your own home, things that you invest in. And is there open communication with all the parties involved? The next card that I have is the 7 of Cups, which has the sun and the moon here. But this is actually a card of illusion or an inability to make a choice. There's a lot of options in these cups. And yet there seems to be a focus on the one that is turned upside down. This card asks you to pay attention to the options, also to have gratitude that you have these options. It is an illusion that you are not able to make a choice. Don't focus on the one that is turned upside down. You have a lot more that is trying to feed into you. So make sure that you see the truth. The third card is the Ace of Cups, which says that there's a new beginning. Once you are able to see clearly what the situation is, there is a new beginning for you. The cups also signify emotions and relationships. So you have the ability to choose the right cup. You just have to make sure that you have trust, patience, and clarity, but clarity in the form of discernment. Make sure that you have compassion and love in your heart, and then you're able to give and receive freely. And the final message is the 3 of Wands. This is big. This represents putting, if you have 3 different talents, or if you have 3 different streams of revenue, it is time to put those 3 together to create the new portal. This is a portal, the 3 of Wands. And you are accessing this new power, this new ability. Using the triangle or the 3-sided edges will help you to successfully go through this portal. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. And so all of these cards together, the message is pretty simple. You had to first release what was holding you back from going through this difficult, stingy almost situation. And after you're able to let go of that need for material possessions, you're able to see that all the choices that have been laid out in front of you are there. Don't focus on the one negative. There's so many more that are waiting for you. When you choose the one that's actually upright, you will get either the relationship or the emotional fulfillment that you have been asking for. And once you are able to start this new beginning with open trust and patience, you are now able to build the foundation of the 3 powers you have to step into the new you. That's powerful, right? Mimi, come talk to me. That, I know, don't you always say like the message is always for me?
Yes.
That message hit home. And I'm sure for you too.
Oh my gosh. I'm over here like, stop reading me. Stop doing that. All right. So now I want you to repeat after me. You can say it in your mind's eye, but I want to encourage you to say it out loud so you can hear it in your own ears, in your own voice. I am releasing what is holding me back.
I am releasing
what is holding me back.
I am compassionate.
I am compassionate.
I am open to many options.
I am open to many options.
I am releasing that which doesn't serve me.
I am releasing that which doesn't serve me.
I am manifesting the year I desire and deserve.
I am manifesting the year I desire and deserve.
Yes, I'm manifesting the year I desire and deserve.
And so it is, Ashe.
So it be, Ashe.
And so it is.
So we will now be concluding this portion of the recorded portion of our presentation. We do want to invite you back next month to join us again, and that will be on January
29. No, yes.
Yes, the 29th. Okay, so January 29th, we will be meeting again to do this again. So please join us and bring a friend. Bring a friend with you. The replays will be available in case you want to go through this cord cutting meditation and cut some other folks off or cut some other, bad parts with other folks off. You can do that. It will be available on my YouTube channel. It will be available on the Get High on Motivation podcast. And I want to be a little bold and say it may be available on the Culture Witch podcast. Is that possible? Yeah. All right. So you have multiple places where you can go back and get this. It's also on my Facebook fan page, Mimi the Motivator. So look it up and make sure that you get the energy, the healing, the empowerment that you need. We are here to serve you. The I Am Sacred Collective was created for a safe space for us to come together, to heal, to be connected, to be empowered. So we thank you for bringing your energy to the table, bringing your light to the table, that all of our lights have now become brighter. All of our intentions have now become that much stronger, put into the universe. You are sacred. We are sacred. And together, we are the I Am Sacred Collective. So I want to encourage you to stick around. We have